people. I'll turn this TV down so I can talk. Y'all have to excuse me looking crazy on an early morning. I'm here drinking my coffee and paying bills, And something happened I just wanted to share. So 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever, when I moved to Virginia, I wanted to buy a house. So me and my ex-husband was trying to reconcile. Hey, Richie. And we said we were going to get a house together. He had the VA loan. So we go to get the house, and I had this black realtor. And I was like, yo, protect black dollars. Definitely want a black man to get that commission because the commission is like 6%. Like, that's a big chunk of money. So I had this black guy, and I'm substituting at the time, working on my bachelor's. And the guy said something smart to me. Like, he made a nasty comment. It was like very like snide. I was like, yo, like, who the fuck are you talking to? Right? I couldn't believe he like made a smart comment like that. So I disregarded it. I thought I was being hypersensitive. I left it alone. Then when I went to go look at another house, every house he's taking me to, I hate, by the way. So I went to go look at another house, and it was snowing. It was a bad snowstorm back in like January of 2017. Bad snowstorm, real bad. And I drive an SUV. So the first house he took me to, he was driving a pickup truck, and he made a comment like, oh, I own all these vehicles. Like, it was like he was showing off for me. And I took offense. I was pissed. I was like, who is this guy talking to? So fast forward, as many of you guys know, my mother lived with me for 2 years. So when mommy comes down, she's like, oh, you can put my name on the credit application if you want, because her income, boosts us up and we can get an even better house. I ended up not doing that, but she did offer that. So I told the realtor, Otis, that was his name, Otis. I said, my mom said she's going to put her name on the credit application too. And, I think that would be maybe, something we could consider. And I said, don't worry, she's retired, but she has the income because, she retired after 40 years. She has a good income. He goes, oh, mommy's income is not the one I'm worried about. Bitch, what? I was like, okay, I got to leave you alone. So I fired him. I was done. That was 3 nasty comments. I was done with him. So I went back to Berkshire Hathaway and I said, hey, I need another realtor. Your realtor's out of pocket, but I don't want to go put in my credit at another brokerage house. Can y'all give me somebody else? So as much as I wanted to go with a black person, they gave me a white lady, but she ended up being like popping. Like, she ended up doing an excellent job. So I was like, okay, cool. I told the black guy to show me this house right here. I told him to show me this house. He wouldn't bring me to see this house. Finally, I go to my realtor, my new realtor, the white lady, and I'm like, hey, can you take me to go look at this house? I told Otis to take me. Otis never took me to see this house. She brings me to see the house. It was already under contract, but the person who was buying the house, their money was funny, or they had something on their credit they was trying to work on. And I'm like, listen, we're ready to buy. We're ready to buy right now. So I got my house for like way under market value, closed on it, moved right in. Shorty made like a good like $7,500 off my house, off the commission. So she gets $7,500. She goes on her merry way. She gives me and Carlton a bottle of Hennessy as a congratulatory gift, which at first I was like, I mean, I like Hennessy, but okay, whatever. So I left it alone. It was what it was. Fast forward. A friend of mine who I'm going to try to tag in the bottom of this video was like, yo, I need a house. I'm like, oh, I have a realtor. She's really good. So I recommended this realtor to my friend. So my friend looks at several houses and finally he buys one. Okay, he buys this a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhouse, gated community. It was so cute, single guy, whatever. So he buys the house and she gets 6% off of that house too. He paid like $100. So it ended up being like another 6 racks she got off of his crib too. So you already in for like 13,000, messing with me. And I always recommend her because even though she wasn't my first choice, she did an excellent job. So now that everything's going on with George Floyd and Black Lives Matter and everything like that, I'm very hurt. I'm very upset. I'm not okay. And I'm very vocal about this. So I'm definitely trying to go back to supporting black business. Nothing against her. I'm rooting for everybody black. And I need like black people that's doing their thing to be prosperous. And like black dollars matter. Like whatever. So I'm looking for a new realtor. And he comes and looks at my house. And he's like, yo, I'm going to list your house. And I'm like, well, for how much? He tells me how much. I'm like, you know what? That's $25,000 higher than what the white lady had told me. And I have a good relationship with her. I think she's cool. I seen her at the bar a couple weeks ago. So, I was like, okay, if you can get me that much money, yes, you can list my house. So he lists my house at the price that he told me, which is $25,000 more than what the white lady told me. That was 3 days ago. Yesterday, I get the paperwork. They send it to my ex-husband. He signs. I sign. The house goes on the market yesterday. This morning, I get up. I'm here paying bills on a computer. I get a text message from the white lady. Hey. I get a text message from the white realtor. You listed your house with someone else? And she sends me the emoji with the crying face. Yo, are you dead ass? Like, you're serious right now? Are you dead ass? I sat here, you made $7,000, $8,000 listing my house in 2017. And I recommended my friend to you, and you made another $6,000 listing his house. Where do you get off hitting me up, asking me about the realtor that I'm choosing to list my house with? You undervalued my property. I'm going with someone else. Like, it's my house. I can list my house with whoever I want to list my house with. Not to mention, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet right now, when I recommended my friend, she made $6,000 off that deal. You know what she gave me? A goddamn $50 gift card for Lowe's. A $50 gift card. When I bought this house, she made $7,000. She gave the black guy that I fired, and I told her why I fired him, she gave him an $800 finder's fee, which was 10% of her commission. So she made $8,000 on me buying my house and closing costs and fees, and she gave him an $800 finder's fee. Mind you, he didn't find a damn thing. I found this house, and he refused to bring me to see this house. Then I end up closing on this house, and when I went to go sign the papers with my ex-husband, the guy was in the office, and he seen me signing my papers for the very house. January 10th, 2017, I asked him to take me to see this house. He never brought me to see it. I closed on this house March 22nd, 2017. You give him an $800 finder's fee. When I put you on to my homeboy, when I put you on to my friend, and my friend bought a house, you gave me a $50 gift card. How dare you come and question me about who I listed my house with? You dead ass? And then you're going to wake up like crazy early in the morning to like question me about it? That's your word? So finally I get up, compose my thoughts, get my coffee, wipe the coal out my eye. Like, this happened like 20 minutes ago. And I text her back and I was like, good morning. Because civilized people, they say good morning. I said, good morning. Yes, he's listing my house for $25,000 more than what you appraised it for. And right now, more than ever, I need to support black people. I'm not obligated to you. You already made like 13, 14 racks. Okay. Black people support black people. Brown people support black people. White people support black people, because right now we need it. Like, this is crazy. She absolutely was offended, Richie, but guess what? I don't care that she's offended. I don't owe you nothing. I owe you zero. I owe you zero. Anything besides, I hope you get full asking price, or I know of a family that would love to view your home. Can we come and look at it? You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, when she closes on the house, she's going to get paid if she brings somebody else here to look at it. I don't wake up with you. I don't lay down with you. I don't owe you anything. Your check cleared. So we good. I'm done with the situation. Y'all enjoy y'all morning. Support black business. Support black people. I gotta go. Peace.